So Rampage Jackson's son had a little bit of a moment. But anyway, brutal beatdown. UFC icon Rampage Jackson's son savagely attacks wrestler who was rushed to hospital after brutal onslaught is streamed. And yeah, it was pretty bad. The video I'm not going to show here because I'm pretty sure I'll get a strike on YouTube, but it was pretty bad. UFC icon Rampage has condemned his son's actions. And then it is there like, I don't know why the ref didn't step in sooner. Like, I know in wrestling the refs are supposed to be useless. They're supposed to be absolutely crap, right? But I think maybe I'll even be very generous and say by the fourth or fifth punch, the ref should have went, whoa, like, whoa, stop that. That's what should have happened. However, that's not what happened, and the ref let that continue for a lot longer than it had to, and the other wrestlers were the ones that had to come in and intervene. MMA legend Quentin Rampage Jackson's son hospitalised a wrestler in a truly horrific mid-match attack. Raja Jackson, who has followed in his father's footsteps and taken up MMA, brutally body-slammed wrestler Stuart Smith during Knox Pro Wrestling's latest event in LA on Saturday night. And you can tell from like the first blow when he falls and smashes his head off the ground, he's like out. He is like knocked out from that first ever body slam. And it's all because like he hit a beer can off his head or something, and like yeah, there's the fight happening there. The guy hit him, ended up ultimately hitting him, punching him like 22 times or something like that. It was pretty bad. Raja's entering of the ring and slamming of indie scene veteran Smith appeared to be a work. Like the initial body slam, like the thing is, I do watch a bit of wrestling. Like I like to go to Valor Wrestling in Glasgow. It's actually very, very good. You should all go to Valor Wrestling in Glasgow, by the way. It's fucking great. But obviously there's certain ways that you do things, and the way he body slammed him was a pretty bad one. Like, I think he got knocked out with the initial body slam. But what wasn't in the script was the brutal barrage of ground and pound Raja unleashed on the fallen Smith. The 25-year-old rained down a hellacious series of blows with closed fists as Smith lay unconscious, and screams echoed throughout the venue. Stunningly, it took several moments for those in and outside of the ring to try and restrain Raja. The ref was right next to them, I'm sure. And, like, he should have done so. Again, I know that the refs are supposed to be useless, right? I know they're supposed to be. But when there's some actual real stuff happening, then drop the kayfabe. Drop the kayfabe and get the fuck in there. It took several members of security and wrestlers to hold back Raja, who live-streamed the whole ordeal on Kick. Smith, stage name Psycho Stu, was immediately tended to before being rushed to the hospital with serious injuries. I heard loads of people saying that he flatlined and that he died and everything like that, and that just shows how far rumours get. The guy was knocked out, but I've not seen any evidence that he flatlined and had to get resuscitated. He was definitely knocked out, though. Stu, thankfully, is awake and in a stable condition. Raja and Stu had a fiery exchange before the event in what the wrestling world is called a work, where basically they create, like, fake beef and stuff like that. Not fake, kayfabe. But anyway, Raja appeared to take exception to Smith hitting a can of beer, which exploded on his head before the match got underway. Now, if you're taking part in wrestling, you're going to get hurt. Right, that's just the way it is. You're going to get hurt in wrestling, and it's just like that's the thing is. I know loads of people go, "It's kayfabe," but this is that. Yeah, but MDF and loose screws can only get you so far. That shit fucking hurts. This really hurts. Like, it's agony. Like, I know some of the guys with Valor, they are like permanently covered in bruises and marks and scars and like all sorts and everything like that. They get fucking hurt. Like, wrestlers have died and stuff like that. I mean, definitely a man would die from getting 22 punches to the face and head when he's unconscious on the mat and everything. But yeah, like, but the thing is, if you're taking part in wrestling, yeah, you're going to get a beer can hit over your head. You might get wedgied. You're probably going to get chopped a few times and stuff like that. Like, yeah, that's what happens, right? If he doesn't want that to happen to him, then he shouldn't take any part in wrestling. Right, it's just that's just the way it is. Like, if you don't want to get hurt, don't take any part in wrestling. It's like, I can't believe that this guy suddenly has beef with me and then hit me in the head with a can. Why are you taking part? Why are you taking part? Like, you're not supposed to get actually mad. You're not supposed to actually hate the person. Right? Fucking, I got to chop Big Chris Renfrew. I hate that he stole my look. That's why I did it. That's why I did it. Aye, fucking hate that he stole my look. He's a handsome bastard. But I hate that he stole my look. But anyway, Raja's dad Former UFC light heavyweight champion Rampage took to social media to issue a statement condemning the horrific attack. Imagine how much trouble you're going to get into. Imagine the beating you're going to get if your dad is Rampage Jackson. Like, fucking hell. I don't need no belt. Anyway, he said, I want to clear up the misinformation about my son Raja. I've been confirmed that the wrestler Stuart Smith, aka Psycho Stu, is awake and stable. Raja was unexpectedly hit in the side of the head by him moments before Smith's match. That wasn't true. Raja was told that he could get his payback in the ring. Yeah, a wrestling ring. Like, not actually beating the fuck out of someone when they're unconscious on the ground. I thought it was part of the show. I mean, I could tell from the first couple of punches, I was like, oh, no. Like, no, that's not part of the show. It was bad judgment and a work that went wrong. It wasn't a work that went wrong. Raj got fucking salty over kayfabe and, like, beat an unconscious man and was genuinely hitting him. Right, yeah, okay, you can get your payback in the ring. You don't actually do that shit, though. You don't actually try and hurt the other person. Raja is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business being involved in an event like this. I mean, so's Brock Lesnar. But anyway, I don't condone my son's actions at all. He suffered a concussion from sparring only days ago and had no business doing anything remotely close to physical contact, which is true. And as a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and the well-being of Mr. Smith. That being said, I'm very upset that any of this happened, but my main concern now is that Mr. Smith will make a speedy recovery. I apologise on his behalf and to Kick for the situation, because Raj actually got banned from Kick as well. And here's the end of the article. Now, it didn't happen just before the match. Like, that moment happened like a few days before, or a good few hours before, I believe, right? And it basically he seethed about it the entire time, and then afterwards he's on Kick and he's like talking on the phone, and they're saying, you fucked that guy up, and he goes, oh, he flatlined, oh, my bad. And it was just a way, oh, my bad, and everything. Like, he kind of realised that he fucked up, but like at the end of the day, it's wrestling. It's fucking wrestling. You're there to put on a fun show, right? You're not supposed to actually hate and actually fucking hurt each other. I mean, the guys in Valor really fucking hurt each other. Like, it's, people get blood on them in the audience. It's great. But still, like, you're not actually there to, like, properly hurt the other person, right? You're supposed to be there to have fun, have a laugh, throw everybody around, maybe get put through a table, maybe get chucked out of the ring, and everyone. That's the type of stuff that you're supposed to do, right? You're not supposed to take kayfabe seriously to the point where you get so salty that you body slam a man the real way and knock him out, and then even after he's blatantly knocked out, like, that was the thing is, during kayfabe, you want your own back, that little body slam, yeah, that's what does it, right? You then don't punch an unconscious man on the ground 22 times. And I blame the ref. Again, I know the refs are supposed to be useless, but when there's real fucking actual shit happening like that, and it's clearly, not, no handcuffing or anything like that, like, then you step in. Then you step in for that type of shit. But still, this was really fucking serious. That guy very easily could have died. He got 22 punches to the head and face after he was unconscious. Right, after he was unconscious. No wonder he's in fucking hospital. But yeah, Raj is a piece of shit.